Welcome to episode 5 and a beautiful day during Holy Week. The clouds kind of went away from me so that we could film this. Just want to give you guys a quick update. I appreciate all 6 of the Servite students that commented on the last video. That's about 4 more students than I thought were watching, so I appreciate it. Thank you to the moms and the faculty and staff that commented. I think there were more of them than the students, but I do appreciate it. Another quick update on Miss Emmert's prizes. I know you guys are dying to know if I got any email responses. I got 0 responses for the prizes that I had, so I guess she had a better prize. I did get one email from Coach Spencer. I'm not allowed to read his emails anymore. That came from the school. Either he went and complained or they were just as embarrassed as I was to read those on camera, so I'm not allowed to read his on camera, but they didn't say I couldn't summarize. All right, here's a short version. Coach Spencer was upset that I took his Rosary Academy chapstick. It's what the Rosary admissions team uses. It's part of their swag that they give out to the 7th and 8th grade girls. Servite has some of their swag, and Rosary has some stickers and some chapstick, but it seems like Coach Spencer likes to take their chapstick every time they're here because there are about 7 other open ones in his desk. So I don't know why he was upset that I took the one. It doesn't really belong to him. It kind of belongs to the 7th and 8th grade girls. So stop stealing the little girl's chapstick, Coach Spencer. Real quick before we get to the science storage area, just want to point out where we're at. Got a couple beautiful jacaranda trees left. Back when I was a student here in the late 90s, this was all a big gratch pass with about 6 to 8 of those trees. The seniors used to call it the Grove, and that's where they would eat their lunch. It was a beautiful part of the campus. Everyone enjoyed kind of just hanging out there in the shade. So back in 1996, they started construction on the science and library building and retrofitting the whole main building. And it was completed by my junior year, the start of it, I think 1997. I poke fun at a lot of people on these videos, just to have a good time here and entertain you guys. Just want to make sure I point some of that at myself. And we just talked a second ago about what this building looked like back when I was a student here in 97 as a junior. As I was going through some old photos here, I found this gem. So this photo was for the Credo, which was a magazine publication that they put out back when I was here. I remember I was leaving school for the day. This was the fall of my junior year, and they just grabbed me to be in a photo. I was kind of annoyed and embarrassed to be in the photo. I'm just glad I didn't show in my face. But I remember a senior in the background yelling, and he kept yelling it over and over again. That's why the other guys were laughing. A couple things from the photo. I do miss having a full head of hair. My hairline isn't where it used to be. Horizontal stripes on the shirt. Probably weren't in back then, and the pleated shorts. I have no idea what I was thinking. If you look closely at the picture, you'll notice that I was practicing social distancing way before it became a thing. So hope you enjoyed this gem that I found. So this building was completed in 1997, and by the looks of it, I don't think they've thrown anything away since it was built. For the guys that are in the environmental science class, when I said this was the next best thing to the sanitation station, the smell in here is unreal. And I went on the field trip last year, and this is pretty similar to what it smelled like at the sanitation area. So, hope you enjoy this. I'm not gonna lie, this room is really creepy. There's a lot of noises I keep hearing. I feel like things are moving around me. A lot of weird things. I'm gonna show you what's on the shelves. This whole side right here, by the way, belongs to Mr. Creasy. She says, "Do not touch." All right, earthworms. I remember the earthworms when I was a student here. Literally bags and bags of frogs. I remember dissecting these as well. So I was only ever in CP anatomy, so maybe I'm not remembering something, or maybe the HP, AP guys do something different, but I do not remember any of this stuff. Snake. Perch. Crawfish. Minute Maid lemonade. Cow brains. Alright, next section. Sheep eyes. Canada Dry, cow eyes, sheep hearts, A&W root beer, Mr. Ronan's left lung. This looks like all the cooking sheets from Kairos. This is where they went. I know Mr. Woods was looking for those. All right, we finally made it to the back of the room. I'm starting to get a little freaked out, so I'm gonna kind of wrap this up here. But just wanted to point out, I think I was correct in that they had not thrown anything away since they built this building. These were up in the hallways when I was a student here. You guys ever wonder what's in the fridge of a science anatomy storage room? So did I. Let's find out. Some old Tabasco sauce. There's a little piece there that maybe they were saving for later. Looks like a Del Taco burrito. Some Petri dishes. Hydrogen peroxide. Chocolate flavored syrup. Soy sauce. Looks like 3-month-old tea. Some things growing in there, so maybe it's just a science project. Alright guys, sorry, I had to get out of there. I took about 10 minutes in there and it just too overwhelming with that smell of formaldehyde. My clothes absolutely reeked, so I had to change. The only good thing is, I don't know if you ever noticed the shower that's in Mr. Creasy's room. There's one in all the labs for a safety feature. Don't know if you ever know if they work or not. Never tried it, so let's give it a shot. That works. That's cold. Alright, that probably wasn't the best idea. Water's cold, and it smells like Mr. Creasy has it piped in from that sanitation department. But at least you guys know that that thing works if you ever needed it. One thing before we close this out, in the description below, there's going to be a link to a video that we showed the seniors and freshmen earlier in the year. It's a condensed version of the senior class of 2020. It's their talent show from freshman year. So there's about 10 to 30 seconds of each act in there. It's about an 8-minute long video. So any of the parents for the senior class that want to check that out, bring back some memories, it'll be in the link below. Also, I'm going to put the Stations of the Cross link again in this one. We're coming up to Easter Sunday, so if you guys want to kind of pray the Stations of the Cross, the link will be there as well. So now let's send it off to Mr. Galladini to close us out with a special message.
Hey, friars. Thomas Kempis said, "Give me your heavenly wisdom, O Lord, that I may learn that the most important thing is to seek you and to find you, and above all things else, to love you. Help me to understand all things as they truly are, according to your wisdom." As we enter Holy Week, let us remember to be focused on what the whole week is about. God's love, his passion, his death, but most importantly, his resurrection. And if we haven't used this time away from Servite to be more prayerful, to spend more time contemplating about Christ, maybe we do that this week. And let's make this Holy Week holy. Take care, guys.